What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
The special thing about downtown is, we're so close to the border. We get a large percentage of the people that are downtown come from Mexico. They cross over the bridge, walk over, and it makes our situation unique because we've always got a lot of people to deal with. People come and go freely on the bridges every day, day in and day out, and it makes for interesting work. We've always got something going downtown.
1490, 1433, or 33 Adam.
Another code 3 call coming out about a shooting call. Right now we're going to the International Bridge, PDN, Paso del Norte Bridge. We've got a disturbance because there's a fight from the bridge. Unknown number of subjects. Let's see what they got.
Your name only, please?
Charles Russell.
451 and 813.
Hey, vámonos, let's go. Let's go. ¿Qué pasó? They shot him, man. Well, that's obvious. Oh, yeah, the pig.
At 314 600
400 meter, a couple of units. We got a fight and we've got a gunshot victim. All right. I'm all right. Don't move. No. I'm all right. Turn over. Get on your stomach. I'm all right, sir. Hey, sir. You shot me. Hey, sir. Déjate, güey. Shaggy, déjate, güey. Déjate, Shaggy. 400, go ahead and roll a couple more units, please. Go ahead and speed them up. 400, do you have EMS rolling?
Halfway around the bridge. Oh, no, back here. All right, okay, let's go. Yeah, güey, ya. Cálmela. Deme la ambulancia. Cálmela, güey. Ya sé, güey. Te tengo que agarrar ahí, güey, para que te pare de la sangre, güey. Cálmela. Te tengo que agarrar ahí, güey.
400, we're looking for one officer, Gwen. Also, if you have EMS rolling, we do have a gunshot victim.
I gotta stop the bleeding, güey.
Your head? All right, just lay here, man.
Ya, no te muevas, güey. No te muevas.
I told you to listen to me.
Yeah, don't move.
I need to help my cousin, please, sir. For real, sir.
Get on here and I get to slow the other units down.
For Charles, 400 to headquarters. 400, go ahead, slow those units down. Slow the units down. You want to come in the car for me? Here, these are his, Steve. Well, I don't have a cage, man. We don't have a cage. Yeah, if you just throw them in your car. It's unclear. This guy was shot somewhere on the bridge. I don't know if it's the American side or the Mexican side. That guy in the striped shirt, before they got into the fight with these guys, were yelling something. They're yelling some gang signs at each other. They had some struggle up on the bridge. Okay, this guy says he was pistol whipped with a gun. Okay, fell to the ground. He tried to kick it. The guy picked it up, started shooting, hit this guy in the back of the neck.
Okay, do we have anybody in custody?
Nobody's in custody from the shooting. Okay, he brought into INS office. So INS rushed in here.
Okay.
At that time, a couple other guys that he's with, we have in the patrol cars, start yelling VCT and go after a couple of guys that are here at the door. Okay. That's who we have detained right now. But the complainants on that are gone. So we're going to let them take off before we cut them loose.
Where did the guy go, man? The guy that
He went back to Juarez.
This happened in Juarez, all right?
Yeah, no, it happened in the middle of the bridge. It all happened in the middle of the bridge. We were walking down, and there was this line of girls in front of me, and some dude just started rushing them and broke through the line. And he took out a gun, and then he started like...
What did the guy look like, man?
I don't know, he was tall.
About how tall?
About, I don't know, 5'8", 5'9", I'm not sure.
So we're going to try and find a crime scene up here. We're going to meet with the Juarez Police Department so we can determine where it actually occurred. If it occurred in Mexico, outside of our jurisdiction, we'll probably do some paperwork on it and let them follow up on it. Subject description we have is vague. We don't really have anything at all as far as the subject information. Okay, we're going to try and find a crime scene, see if we can find it, where it happened. It's going to be our side or theirs.
Okay. The two witnesses we have here say it occurred right here.
In this area.
Right here. One says on this side of the marker, the other one says on this side of the marker. So we've got the victim. We're going to go ahead and handle it like it occurred on our side.
Well, we're still looking for a scene, see if we can find any trace of a scuffle, any blood mark or anything that would indicate where this took place. There's a blood mark, there's a trickle of blood here. It starts here. It's consistent with what one of the guys, with what one of the kids is saying, that it happened just on this side of the marker. This looks like it's gonna be blood. Yeah, it is. So we're gonna take it from here, I guess. We're working to improve, relations between both agencies, since we are so closely connected. And what affects them is really affecting us, and vice versa. Skirmishes start. One pulls the gun. They just get into it. Words come to shove, shove comes to shoot.
I think most homicide investigators that really get good at it develop a sense of tolerance, I suppose. But they never really get used to it. But it's interesting. Obviously, it's exciting, or we wouldn't be doing it. We got probationers working out here. The probationers come and clean the graveyard. They got here about 8 o'clock this morning. Of course, looked there. They were down there in that end down there. They looked up, saw the body lying here.
We got another broken bottle here, the green one. We're gonna take that as well. So, along with the one back over there.
He was murdered sometime before the rain. We know it rained last night.
It is a bottle.
And I think that the way the evidence is, there's virtually no footprint evidence left at the scene when we arrived. He may have been stabbed or beaten before he was run over by the car. That's still to be determined at the autopsy.
So far what we got is we got a break on the murder case that we've been working at Concordia Cemetery. We picked up a witness that has gone ahead and given us information as to who was involved in the case. The information that we received from the juveniles is that the guy we're going for, Dante, was the actual driver of the vehicle that had run over the victim there at Concordia Cemetery. Also, he also took part in the beating of the victim there, and supposedly this gentleman we're going for ran over this guy maybe 3 or 4 times in the process, left the scene, came back, and then ran over him one more time.
Apparently the problem started over the victim using the car. He drove real fast and scared the hell out of everybody. Then he parked the car, and that's when they decided to jump in and teach him a lesson.
It's right behind us. I didn't want to park in front of the residence, so I'm just parking one house away from it. We'll go and execute the warrant. Señora, abre la puerta, por favor. Ahorita se lo enseño, señor. Estamos en una orden de arresto. Con permiso. Ahorita se lo enseño, señor. Okay. I thought she was going to holler at him, but...
No, he was right here.
Okay.
He's just standing scared.
Where's your dad?
Now, Victor, you got the arrest warrant? We'll take both of them, man.
Okay. Just walk them out to the back so that they can see the car.
Okay, the charge that we have against you is capital murder. You understand that?
Capital murder.
Right. You understand what capital murder means?
The capital lion just know that it's big stuff.
Okay. Well, if you think it's big stuff, it is. Capital murder means that it's reference to death. Somebody dies, and in the course of committing a robbery, aggravated assault, any other major crime, any other felony that goes along with it, and the person dies, we can charge it with capital murder. Okay. The more you move around, the tighter they get.
You stay with one set of uncles. Alrighty.
Dante, what's your last name?
Alright.
How old are you, Dante?
I'm barely 19 years old.
You go to school here in El Paso?
No, I dropped out to join the GED program.
Oh, did you get your GED?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, we're here at the 911 North Rainer. You know this place, Dante?
Not exactly, sir.
Okay, this is the police headquarters. This is where we work out of. Okay, now tell me what happened at the cemetery. Tell me what happened.
Farino patea.
Farid got off, started
No,
kicking.
he was nobody got inside.
Okay, oh, everybody's outside the car.
Yeah, y se acerca y ¡pam! Hasta se le movió el cabeza así.
Kicked him in the head?
Ajá.
Okay,
Así pues,
that's Farid.
estaba así el vato, like that. Y le pegó aquí, ¡pam!
So Farid says it's clean. They dropped him off, but he'll take us to where they dropped him. Hopefully we'll find him.
Everybody goes. If I go, everybody goes. On their light, you can see the surroundings in the.
Everything you're saying is fitting just what the scene we found out there.
With both tires or just one?
Se me hace que only with one, the front.
Because you have to either keep on going, no?
The backs, ¿verdad? Porque, no, ya ve que cuando el carro da una vuelta, esta tire, si se mueve para acá, esta tire va a pisar algo.
All right, so basically, let me recap what you told me. Farid hollered, let's go crazy. Everybody got down. They beat him again, right? You beat the guy again. Then you run him over the fourth time, correct? When you're leaving, you run him over the fourth time. Then you come back, and that's when they pick up this big rock, okay? And pick up the rock, hit him in the face with it. They picked it up and said, is that the best you can do? Okay. Then after that, and then one more time, he hits him with the big rock, okay? Then after that, they give you a beer bottle, right? And tell you that to hit him, and then you go up there and you hit him one time.
No, 2 times.
Well, yeah, but you hit him one and it didn't break.
No, 2 times.
Oh, you hit him. Okay, you hit him twice on the head.
Yo le voy a try to hit him over, ¿me entiendes? Para que se quede en él.
Let me ask you just a quick question. You were to beat him up already. You ran over him 4 times. Okay.
But
did you want to make sure that he was dead so that he didn't get a chance to identify and say, that's the guy that ran me over, that's the guy that beat me?
Well, actually, I knew he was gonna die because nobody was going to help him. I knew it,
I want to ask you one time, is there any final things that you want to say? I mean, you've taken your statement, you've told us the truth.
The statement?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, is there anything that you want to say on your own behalf?
That everything's the way, happened. That's about it. I wasn't going to go alone for a crime that 4 people committed.
I feel very confident now, even with the confessions, and there was nobody that could have known what was happening anyway, except the actual killers. And us that were out there at the scene, so we know exactly what happened to the body, and exactly what they've told us is what happened to the body. Started out with just a body out there and found up with 4 people in jail.
North Coast Street at 2:40 hours has 5 subjects fighting outside the bar. Advise the units code 10, 2 individuals have been shot and 1 has been stabbed.
5 subjects outside fighting. Weapons are involved. They've had shots fired. They've got a subject down inside the bar at this time. Possibly a gunshot victim. Information is still coming in.
Child 1-5 is out units in pursuit. The unit's in pursuit of a Trans Am coming up on Montana, Gateway South.
Okay, the officers are just engaged in a vehicle pursuit. The vehicle involved in that shooting. The vehicle's probably going to try to make the bridge. Okay, now they're eastbound again. Okay, we're going to try and cut them off here at Chelsea. Okay, we're going to jump districts now. We're coming into the valley. The vehicle's not going to stop.
Channel 3, stay advised.
Come on, move, man.
GPS is stay advised.
God. Hell out of the way. Cars are right on his tail. He's only about a car length ahead of the unit. The initial unit. He's still on the gateway. He's not got off the freeway, but he's still on the gateway eastbound. If they hang a right on Americas, they're going to try to make this let a port of entry. Okay, they closed off the exit, so they've got to stay on the gateway. There's no other place they can go so far. We've got all the exits closed. Okay, they're gonna try and double back here off of Americas.
We are staying at the gateway onto Americas Avenue northbound.
Right now, it looks like it's gonna be an attempted murder 2 or 3 times, so this is gonna continue so we can get him.
correction. 74 miles per hour, now approaching Vista del Sol. 3 Charles, 15, dispatch, Vista del Sol, Willis McGuinn. Going down, speed, 40, we're taking a turn onto Jim Bell, black, 1140.
Okay, we're going into residential.
Black, 1140, Willis McGuinn.
We're eastbound now to residential. Subjects are out. We got subjects running. Okay, we got one. We got one. Okay, center is clear. Over here, over here.
Get him back, get him back, get him back. Get him back. Cross fire, get him down, get him down, get him down.
Okay, go. Kill the sirens. Get up, get on your feet. Get on your feet.
Stand up. Get out of here now. You get out of here now. You get out of here now. Told you. Now. Come here. I want nothing right here. That's my brother's car. He's in there right now. He's in there right now. I need nothing in here right now.
Was he driving the car?
Yeah.
Go 10! Go 10! Go 10! Perimeter in the back! Perimeter in the back! Something's inside the house! Come in this window. Okay. Get back, Orange. Get back. He's in custody. He is in custody. Keep walking, keep walking. Let's go. It's maybe the driver. We're not too sure.
We've got him in assorted cars. There's one in this valley unit. I believe there's another one in the central unit. And I can't tell you where the third one's at. We got 2 accounted for here.
Yeah, we need to bag these guys. We also need to keep them apart.
$400 units, roll call. We have roll call. Okay, we're gonna do now is we're gonna try to get all the units that were out on this call accounted for, make sure we got all the officers. Didn't lose one.
Okay, now everybody just settle down. We got it easy. We're okay. 3 Charles, 1-5. The situation is under control. All subjects are in custody.
We thought the guy was gonna shoot.
He took his hand out, passenger,
Did
right
he
there
have
on Lichubino.
Did he have a weapon?
We were still, I thought I did see his hands.
You know, I knew we were dealing with some mental midgets here when they pulled up in front of their house. You know, I knew these guys aren't really with it, you know.